So what's been doing the rounds as of late has been the announcement of the postseason internationals. If you didn't know, they did announce a Tri-Nations between Australia, New Zealand and Samoa, as well as a Pacific Championship between PNG, the Cook Islands and Fiji, as well as the Matema Atonga Tour of England. Today, however, we'll be talking about the potential 2023 Kiwis, and I'll give my predicted lineup. It's probably not too common, certain selections, but I'll explain as we go through it. So let's get to it. So at fullback for me, there's a few contenders. You got Joey Manu, you also have Chance Nickel Klukster, but for mine, I've gone with Jahrome Hughes. Looking back at this pick, international footy, it's a different game, right? So I do see how having someone like Jahrome Hughes at fullback could kind of be overcomplicating things. I've got him there because he is more diverse than a Joey Manu, but like I said, thinking back of how international footy's played, Joey Manu at fullback would actually be the quote-unquote right pick. But yeah, I've got Hughesy there because who I have in 7 is undeniable in my opinion. But yeah, moving along, our left wing and left centre, we've got Ronaldo Mulitalo and Matt Timoko. For left wing, I was tossing up whether to have Ronaldo or a veteran in Jordan Rapana or even like a Chance Nickel Klukster, but we've got a specialist left wing. Left centre though, although I think he plays right, we've got Timoko, who I do think is a shoo-in for the Kiwi side. For the right side, pretty much solidified Joey Manu and Dylan Watene-Zelezniak, both shoo-ins in my opinion. As for my Kiwi halves pairing, I've got Dylan Brown, in my opinion, second to Cab Munster when it comes to the best in class, and at 7 I've got Sean Johnson making his way back. You could say Sean Johnson's back to his best and is looking as hungry as he's ever been playing for the Warriors this season. Front row we got Joey Tapine, Jeremy Marshall King and James Fisher-Harris. I don't know if Marshall King will be fit at the end of the season. I'm assuming so, but you know, in the 9 jersey, I believe he's been a better hooker than, say, Brandon Smith, who's also in contention. As for Joey Tapine and Fisher-Harris, they are the pillars to this forward pack. Speaking of, we'll move along to the back row. We have on the left edge Ice Papali'i and on the right Britain Nikora. Both have been pretty solid these last couple seasons. Other contenders, we got Jordan Ricky, maybe even a Merata Niokore, even Kenny Bromwich to start on the left. But I've gone somewhat forward thinking. Neither of the Bromwich boys made the cut for mine. And finally, at lock, staying with the forward-thinking mentality, I've gone with Brandon Smith. I really wanted to throw Tohu Harris in there, but ultimately landed on the cheese, you know. No stranger to the middle, has a decent passing game as well. That was pretty much the thinking behind that. Like I said, besides Tohu Harris, who else would go in there? Tapade maybe? If they were to just go full power game, which will most likely be the case. You know, like I was saying, the brand of footy being played at the international level is super simplified. So for the Kiwis, you'll most likely see like a power fullback and lock, just straight up dogs, hard workers. That was my thoughts on potentially putting Nickel Klukster on the wing as well for Mulitalo, as I think overall his play style would suit the power game. And finally, on the bench in the 14, we've got Cody Nikodima, who like Sean Johnson has had a bit of a resurgence himself this season, worthy of a spot somewhere in this squad for me on the bench. Scott Sorensen, super reliable. I was also thinking of a Merata Niokore just for pure violence off the bench, and of course Moses Leota and Big Nelson Asofa Solomona as the front row rotation. That's some insane depth when it comes to their forward pack, man. It'll be interesting to see if they can find that balance. But yeah, like most of the forwards, Leota and Nelson you'd think are automatic picks. And finally, at 18th man, we've got Chance Nickel Klukster. Looking back at the squad, would I change anything? Not really. I mean, maybe Joey Manu to fullback and have like Sebastian Chris in the centers, left center and Timoko on the right, potentially. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. There's so many options, so many combinations to think about when putting together a side, especially a rep side. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to take the field with this team and try and get a dub. For now though, we're going to wrap it up there. If you have any predicted Kiwi lineups of your own, let us know in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to run straight at that like button. For more Rugby League related content or more content in general, I'll go ahead and drop your boy a cheeky sub. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later.